Shalom, first foremost, all praises, Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Chakdash, double honors, the elders apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the hopefully elect. This brother Arakia coming back with a lesson. Okay, concerning this Druski madness, okay, this Druski individual, so-called comedian, who made a video mocking the Hebrew Israelites now. He just brought more fame to the ministry, so he, in his simplicity, is thinking that he's making some jokes, trying to, laugh at this truth. But then again, he's just bringing more attention to it, and then some of the people who are gonna see it are gonna watch, hey, what's this all about? And then they're gonna be converted and believe. Okay, so 2 Corinthians 13:8, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So you can only help this truth by whatever you do. You can never hurt the truth. Okay, a man's goings of the Lord, how can a man then understand his own way? And the same applies for any tutored ninjas and for all the heathen, for the banking families. Whatever they do, they cannot diminish this truth. It's a candle that cannot be put out. Okay? Another scripture that speaks about are made a spectacle. I believe it's in New Testament. Let me see. 1 Corinthians 4:9, for I think that Yahweh has set forth us, the apostles, last day. We follow the elders apostles, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. Okay? From the men of GMS, elders and apostles on down, we are these men that, have been reincarnated in these times to bring out the truth of the scriptures, to bring out the prophecies. Okay? To speak the words of the Most High. And the group that this Druski individual was mocking was IUIC, which they are doing these silly marches and stuff which are not biblical, but even that is bringing more attention to the truth, and then maybe they get with IUIC for a second and then they notice that it's just, basically Nate worship, Bishop Nate worship, so then they may have the possibility to see the real truth. Okay? Second Peter chapter 3 verse 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. As this Druski individual, he wanna scoff, he wanna get, likes, shares, comments, reactions to his videos. He wants that, to be seen, that fame, that praise. He's walking after his own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Because at the end of the day, these people, they are worldly. They don't believe that this world system is coming to an end. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the word that then was being overflowed with water perished. As you saw in the days of Noah, that generation passed, you're gonna see also the same here. Okay?